Good day, listeners, and welcome. It's another enlightening episode of Entrepreneurship and the African Youth here on Amongate Radio Communications, ARC. I'm your host, Adela Gbadebo, and as always, it's a pleasure to have you join us for this exciting journey. First, a big thank you to all of you who have been with us from the start, and to those who are joining in. You're most welcome. Your feedback, questions, and interest in this series have been nothing short of phenomenal. It's your engagement that drives us to research more, to dig deeper, and to bring you stories and facts and insights that resonate with your realities as entrepreneurs navigating the African landscape. Now let's get right into today's topic, marketing and scaling your business. We've all heard it said that a great product is only half the battle. Marketing is a bridge that connects your business to the world, while scaling ensures that your enterprise grows beyond its initial boundaries. So, for your business to scale up, you have to do a lot of marketing. And if your business does not scale up, it means you cannot reach as many people as you are supposed to or as you would love to do. And you will not be able to build an institution that can outlive you. What legacy will you then be leaving? Why is this important? Why do you need to know about how to market and scale your business? Because oftentimes many entrepreneurs start with brilliant ideas, but they struggle to reach their target audience effectively or expand beyond their local markets. Whether you're just starting out or you're looking to take your business to new heights, understanding how to build your brand, leverage digital marketing, and strategically scale your operations is key to long-term success. In today's discussion, we'll break down the essentials of building a unique brand identity, explore digital marketing strategies that work, and uncover ways to scale your business locally and internationally. Whether you are in the early stages of your entrepreneurial journey or you are ready to grow your established business, this episode has something for you. So grab a pen and a notepad. There is a wealth of actionable insights coming your way. Let's dive into the world of marketing and scaling your business. Stay tuned. We're just getting started. Number one, building your brand. Building a brand goes beyond a logo or a catchy slogan. It's about creating an identity that resonates with your target audience. So understanding your brand identity. A unique brand identity helps your business stand out in a crowd. It helps you stand out in a crowded market. It includes your mission, your vision, the values, and the emotional connection you establish with customers. Note, the emotional connections you establish with the customers. I'll tell you a quick story about brands. Two very common brands that we both know in Nigeria before we close this episode. The importance of storytelling. Now, you need to use stories to make your brand relatable. Share the journey behind your business, what you stand for and how you are making a difference. Why did you start out? What was your motivation? Share the story. It helps you to connect emotionally with your customers. Engaging visuals and messaging. Consistency in your brand colors, fonts, and tone of voice across all touch points builds trust and recognition. What a brand seeks to do is that anytime you are thinking of a product in that line, a particular brand comes to mind. That brand that comes to your mind is the one that has resonated much with you and has built an emotional connection with you. For example, so African brands like Share Moisture have created identities that celebrate African heritage, natural beauty, and sustainability, resonating deeply with global audiences. Now, so it's about when the use of shea butter, which in Yoruba land we call ori, the use of shea butter, and you would realize that a lot of people, there is that campaign that is driving people from synthetic creams and mixture of a lot of chemicals, artificial chemicals, are driving people towards natural products. And this is what Share Moisture uses, to celebrate African, heritage. So number 2, let's go into digital marketing strategies. The digital age has revolutionized marketing. It's allowing businesses to reach millions of potential customers with minimal resources. The social media marketing. Platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn allow businesses to showcase products, engage with audiences, and drive sales. They leverage tools like Instagram Reel, Facebook Ads, Facebook Reel, and LinkedIn articles to reach your audience effectively. What about content marketing? Share value-driven content such as blogs, videos, or podcasts that educates and informs your audience while positioning you as an authority in your field. Search engine optimization. Optimize your website and content for search engines to ensure your business appears when potential customers search for related searches. So when they are looking for brands in a particular industry and they are looking for it, and the person goes on Google and types it, that your product or your brand is one of the ones that will show up. For example, Nairobi-based startup Trigger Foods uses digital platforms to connect farmers and vendors, streamlining the supply chain and expanding reach through online marketing. So, number 3, how do we scale locally and internationally? Once your brand is established, scaling allows you to reach new markets, increase your revenue, and amplify your impact. Local scaling strategies. You need to build partnerships with local suppliers or distributors. You also can offer competitive pricing and localized marketing to attract regional audiences. International scaling strategies. Reach global markets to identify countries with demand for your product or service. Research global markets. Do a deep research that can help you identify those countries that have a high demand for your goods and services. Collaborate with international partners. Leverage global e-commerce platforms such as Amazon or Alibaba. Ensure compliance with international trade laws and adapt your offerings to local cultures and preferences. Ensure that it is what you have promised that is delivered. Quality delivery at the highest international standard. You need to benchmark international best practices. For example, there's a Nigerian fashion brand called Adebayo Jones. It scaled internationally by blending African designs with global trends, appealing to both African and international customers, using African, fabrics to create English-styled dresses, using English, foreign style type of materials and fabrics to design local dresses for both the African and international audience. So what are the takeaways? So when you're talking about a strong brand identity, it fosters loyalty and differentiates you from your competitors. Digital marketing is cost effective and powerful for reaching broader audiences. You need to consider it. Scaling requires careful planning, market research, and strategic partnerships. For your marketing, do everything it takes to reach out to your audience. Stop winking in the dark. Only you know what you're doing. If you keep winking in the dark, you will never be able to reach out to anyone. Marketing and scaling are crucial for business growth. By leveraging these strategies, entrepreneurs can position themselves for long-term success both at home and globally. Let me quickly tell you about the story I promised before I delve into our case studies for today. It's about the taste war. You can research it. You can go on Google and look at the taste war. It was between Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Pepsi started a campaign sometimes in the early 80s and said that the Pepsi Cola tastes better than Coca-Cola. And people prefer the taste of Pepsi to Coca-Cola. This was in the US. And then they kept going around and asking people and doing interviews and kept asking people, and people kept saying, so they were asked them, so they came up, if they came to you, they were dressed in Pepsi and all that and everything, and they started asking people between Coca-Cola and Pepsi, which one do you prefer? And most people started saying Pepsi. In fact, they went ahead and did something and covered, blindfolded some of the people they interviewed, and put a straw where they tasted Coke and Pepsi. They labeled A and B. And when they tasted one, they would ask them to drink water so that it will clear the taste, and then they taste the other. Now, when they did that, and they asked, which one did you prefer, the first taste or the second taste? Most of them picked Pepsi taste. And before you knew it, the sales of Pepsi began to rise, and Coca-Cola was dropping in taste. So what Coca-Cola did in response was to create the new Coca-Cola, and they changed the taste. It was a bad response. And once they did that, people hated the taste even more. And they complained that you need to return to the new. And people complained and all that. And a lot of people said they were okay with the former taste of the Coke and this and that. So Coca-Cola studied those responses and eventually responded with what we call the Coke Classic. And that classic was they returned to the former taste, branded changed a little thing about the design of the bottle. And before they knew it, everybody said yes. And people started talking about Coke again. And the price the demand for Coca-Cola went on the rise again, and it went. And when they conducted interviews again, people now said that yes, they prefer this new taste, that in fact it tastes better than Pepsi now. And everybody came back to Coke and was me. Now what happened, the story is that Coca-Cola already had an emotional connection with its audience. And that emotional connection was why it screamed when that thing changed. It affected, I do not have enough time to go into the full details there, but I would love that if we can go back and research about the Coke war between Coca-Cola and Pepsi. It will really help us. So let's go now into our case studies for today. Number one case study is a Nigerian company that is called Thrive Agric. Now, Thrive Agric was founded by Uka Ije and a team of young Nigerian entrepreneurs to revolutionize agriculture using data analytics. The startup provides farmers with access to financing and connects them with premium markets while leveraging data to optimize farming activities and maximize productivity. So let's look at their key strategies and implementation. Now, one, the use of data analytics. Thrive Agri collects and analyzes data on weather, on the soil quality, and market prices to guide farmers into making informed decisions. So they give that, they tell you that the weather, the way the weather is, and these are the things you should plant, and this is the type of soil quality that will be good for this kind of product. And then they also did a lot of things about market guidance. So this helped farmers to make informed decisions. You can see the emotional connection there. They're trying to create an emotional connection using data analytics. He also did crowd-funded financing. So the platform allows individuals to invest in a farming project, providing much needed capital for farmers while offering investors a return on investment. So how did that work? So they created a platform where you can look at it and say, okay, I want to invest into maize. So they give you a particular, you look at it, you look at the investment portfolio, you can see your predicted your predicted profit and all that. So you look at it and then you put in your money. And that money goes straight to the farmers to help them in being able to plant more, acquire more land, and this like a lot of things, and then they can do more of that maize that you have invested in. So when you did that, you will realize that you have provided funding, needed funding for farmers to be able to expand their businesses and grow more. And then at the end, you have your investment. You have the returns on your investment, your ROI. They also did farmer empowerment programs. They did a lot of trainings on modern techniques and equipping them with digital tools so that they can track their progress and yields. So what is the impact of what they did? Over 200,000 farmers have benefited from the program, increasing their productivity and income. The use of data-driven insights has significantly reduced risks and enhanced yield prediction accuracy. What are the key lessons from this? Data analytics can bridge inefficiencies in traditional sectors. Innovative financing and business models can address funding gaps for small-scale farmers. Let's go into our second case study for today. We're talking about a scenario about starting an e-commerce business in Ghana. Background: a young entrepreneur in Ghana aims to launch a fashion e-commerce platform, but faces challenges in logistics and customer acquisition. What are the challenges? Logistics: unreliable delivery services and high costs hinder smooth operations. Another challenge is customer acquisition. Limited brand awareness and lack of trust in online shopping among local customers. So what solutions were proposed? Digital marketing strategies. You can leverage social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok for targeted ads, influencer partnerships, and product showcases. You need to create engaging content to educate potential customers about the benefits of online shopping, how it takes away the stress, how in the comfort of your home you can stroll the aisles of different supermarkets, different malls at relatively low cost, as against if you need to drive to them, how many places will you be able to shop? You can be shopping on 3 or 4 different platforms at the same time. If you are online, it's just a matter of clicking the tab, going from one tab to the other. How can you visit 4 malls in a day? Can you shop in 4 malls? Can you do that simultaneously without wasting your time? So those are some of the things we need to talk. Building trust. Offer secure payment methods and a user-friendly website with clear return policies. So people fear, the story of what I ordered versus what I got. People they must have the trust that if they're not satisfied with what they got, that they will return it without any cost, at no cost to them, and that you will indeed bring what they want at no cost to the customer again. You need to also partner with local influencers to enhance credibility. Effective logistics. To be effective in your logistics, you need to collaborate with reliable courier services. Yes, you can do the DHL, you can do the UPS, and providers like GIG Logistics and other logistics, very small scale logistics, one-man bike logistics. You can talk to them also. Introduce a click and collect option for customers in urban areas. Click and collect options, meaning within the urban area, they can at a click, the delivery is sharp. Within some minutes, or you can offer them to go to the nearest pickup center to pick up some of those things, and that's one of the things that Jumia also offers. So, what are the expected outcomes if you do that? Increase sales through targeted marketing and improved trust among customers. You also will have streamlined logistics operation, leading to better customer satisfaction. That's a scenario that we created and said to tackle. Let's go into another case study now, which is about She Leads Africa. She Leads Africa, which is short form at SLA. Founded to empower female entrepreneurs, She Leads Africa is a digital community providing mentorship and business tools, including networking opportunities for women across Africa. What are their key strategies? Business acceleration programs. So She Leads Africa SLA runs pitch competitions and accelerator programs to help women scale their businesses. So you can come and pitch for a particular fund, and with a pitch, if you have the right that, you'll be able to access some funding. Content and resources. They offer articles, webinars, and ebooks focused on entrepreneurship, leadership, and personal development. So if you sign up to their platform, these are some of the opportunities that you get. They do community building. They facilitate connections through networking, events, and online programs. So what is the impact of some of the things that they have done? Thousands of women entrepreneurs have participated in SLA's programs, many of whom have gone on to build sustainable businesses and have become partners to provide funding for SLA. Did you get that? Now, these people came to an SLA program. They were so impacted. Their business grew, their revenue grew, their profits increased. They decided to partner with SLA. They also now provide part funding for such programs to help other women reach where they are. Key lessons. Support systems and mentorship are crucial for entrepreneurial success. So as an entrepreneur, as a young person on your entrepreneurial journey, whether you're just starting up or you're already on your way, you need to look for mentors. Connect yourself to a mentor. Please, can I beg you to drop your pride and look for someone who's been running business and who's been doing well. That person may not necessarily be in the same field of business which you are in. So if you find someone in your sector, fantastic. If not, look for someone who has been running a business for quite a while and the business has been successful, and get mentored by such people. Women-focused platforms can address gender-specific challenges and unlock potential. There are some gender-specific challenges for women, or only women. Let me say, because they are women, that's why they face such challenges. So when a woman-focused platform comes up, they are able to, from the feedback they get from their members, they are able to now provide solutions to such gender-specific challenges. So let's talk about this scenario now. So this is number 4, but it is the second scenario, and I will be ending with this scenario. So, building a cybersecurity startup in Kenya. Background: a young Kenyan entrepreneur identifies a gap in cybersecurity services for SMEs, which face increasing threats due to digital transformation, but lack resources to protect themselves. So steps to establish this startup: do a market research, analyze the cybersecurity needs of SMEs in Kenya, you need to understand the current offerings and identify unique selling points. Create what we call a unique selling proposition, USP. something that you are going to offer which is beyond what is being offered already. Product development. Create affordable cybersecurity packages tailored to SMEs, including firewalls, antivirus solutions, and employee training programs. So you can create packages, different packages of different levels, and that the content of each package are richer as the cheaper ones have limited resources in there, but there are more resources and more packages in more expensive ones. But you can do it across different levels. You can have like what you have. You have the basic, you have the pro, you have the business enterprise. They do it at different levels like that. You can create such things for SMEs. So when you're talking about the firewalls and antivirus solutions, you can look at an antivirus package that does not protect the website from, maybe it will take away viruses from the system, but may not protect the website. You can look at another package that protects your system, either your phone or your laptop, but also help you to prevent dangerous websites from being from going through them. It will warn you if that site is not good enough and all that, thereby protecting the business, but also and then you need to employ training. You get some training modules that people can use to learn some of those things. You need to develop a mobile-friendly platform for monitoring threats in real time. So on the phone, that's where you develop an app that can do that. Customer outreach. You need to host free cybersecurity awareness workshops to attract potential clients. So you already have what you are selling, but you create webinars, create workshops, and all that. While you are talking about it, it is at the end of it, tell them the importance of getting this and that, and make those seminars and webinars free. So when they are free, but at their place, you offer your products which they can buy. So what are the challenges we envisage and solutions that we can profile? Challenges: you need how to convince an SME of the need for cybersecurity. One solution: use real life examples of data breaches to demonstrate risk. Show them an example. Tell them what happened to a particular company and how that data breach affected them negatively and impacted their bottom line. Once you are able to show that, then they will be interested in buying your product. Challenge: competing with established firms. Yes, there are established firms. There are standard, big people who have softwares, organizations that are with softwares for these kind of cyber threats and all that. So you need to offer personalized services and lower price points for startups. What are the takeaways? Adaptability. Each case study and scenario showcase the importance of tailoring strategies to specific markets and customer needs. Check the market at a time. Every market has its unique challenges. Solve those problems for those challenges. Bring down those challenges. Solve those problems. Create solutions around that, and then you can move on to another market. Leverage technology. Technology is a common enabler, whether through data analytics, e-commerce platforms, or security tools. You need to leverage technology. Now, empowerment through networks. Platforms like She Leads Africa highlight the transformative power of mentorship and community support. Oh, wow. How time flies when we are doing something really interesting. Thank you so much, dear listeners, for joining us on this enlightening episode of Entrepreneurship and the African Youth here on Amogate Radio Communications. We truly appreciate your time and the enthusiasm you bring to this program. Today we'll delve into marketing and scaling your business, exploring the crucial steps to build a unique brand identity, to leverage digital marketing strategies, and scaling operations locally and internationally. We do hope these insights shared today inspire you to take actionable steps in growing your ventures to a new height. We would love to hear your feedbacks, your questions and thoughts on today's broadcast, so you can reach us via our email at contact@thearmorgate.org, or through our website, or through our WhatsApp, I beg your pardon, through our WhatsApp, and our WhatsApp number is +234 810 999 6666. Don't forget to join us on our social media platforms. We're on LinkedIn, on Instagram, and on Facebook, all at Armorgate. And for those who have missed previous episodes, you can catch up on our show reel on MixLR-Armorgate. So a quick reminder, this program airs every Thursday by 5 p.m. West African time and 11 a.m. Eastern time. Be sure to tune in next week for yet another impactful discussion. Let me leave you with this thought-provoking quote by Seth Godin. Marketing is no longer about the stuff you make, but about the stories you tell. Therefore, I say, keep telling your story, keep building your dream, and keep scaling your business. Until next time, stay inspired and stay entrepreneurial. Thank you.